Hello, hello. It is the ever-going continuation of Xenoblade, the X edition. Alright, so let's get a couple things out of the way here. Side quest I've worked on. Regular quest I've worked on. Well, they call them basic quest in the game. And then there's normal quest. I've been doing those. Got most of those out of the way. Exploration wise, I mean, there's a few others I took on, but I'll get to those when I get. Exploration wise, I've expanded through Noctilum. I guess there's this area up here I still gotta look at some point. Kind of working on Sylvanum. I haven't really done much with Cauldros, except run away from enemies up there. I think it's going to be a bit until I can actually explore Cauldros efficiently. Cauldros is probably the hardest area to explore in right now, but in my opinion so far. There's just lots of areas where there's just a tight corridor or a little ledge you have to go through, and it's just full of high-level enemies that will easily aggro, and it's so hard to get around enemies up there. It's not like other parts of the map where it's like, oh, there's usually a way to get around enemies. It's a lot harder to do in Cauldros. It's a lot harder up there. But anyway, that's why I'm going to save most of the exploration up there for probably later on. Probably once I can fly, it'll be a lot easier. So, but anyway. So, that out of the way. Yeah, okay, yeah, two things of importance I was going to make note of. So, I did the mission where, a couple of missions of importance. L and his Menon friends have opened up a shop over here that is very useful. That allows you to add augments to any piece of gear. So augments work kind of like the way gems do in the other Xenoblade games. They're just an item you can equip to your gear that gives it a stat boost. So that's all it is. So I've done that on a couple pieces of the gear I have. For the level I have, they cost about 15,000 Maranium. Which isn't bad, because I gain a bunch of Maranium just wandering around and playing the game, so... I've already kind of dumped most of it into the arms manufacturers, so I don't have much on me at the moment. Now, the other thing, you may have already noticed, but I'm going to show this anyway. As I finally unlocked the ability to re-customize my character. As you can see, I changed the hairstyle on my character. Got rid of the... I got rid of the face tattoo. It was getting kind of old to me. So I just went in and changed the hairstyle. But yeah, Yardley. He's got a life pot where you can just jump in and go through the player customization system again. Very nice to have. Very nice to have. I like that. So, I mean, it probably wouldn't have been a big deal playing the game if you couldn't re-customize your character, but it's a really nice quality of life thing to have, and I think they had that in the original game as well, in the original version on the Wii U. All right. Anyway, so that's kind of where I'm at now. So tonight is going to be Affinity missions, because they're piling up again, and heart-to-hearts, because all that's piling up, so... Alright, so let's go back into town here. What do we want to do here first? This one. Something tells me this one. Because a lot of these heart-to-heart quests are like, oh hey, you need a cat. And I think that's the quest where you get a cat from. So, oh, by the way, you can go into the Manon ship up there. I might show it off later. Let's go ahead and do the Affinity Quest. That is over here.
Listen.
Nine lives. Yeah, I'm okay. Let's just go inside.
Hey there, Matthias.
Gwyn, sir, you're with Colonel Elma's team today?
I don't think we've met. My name's Lin Ku.
Tatsu is Tatsu.
My name's Matthias. I'm a mediator. May I ask what you're all doing together, sir?
I needed help on a mission, so I called in a favor.
Jeez, Gwyn. Being on Arena's team is already impressive, but this is... wow.
Actually, Arena and I both rely on Gwyn a great deal.
What? Really?
Man, I wish I could join an Elite Blade team. Maybe if I wasn't screwing up on the job all the time.
Whoa, what's with all the doom and gloom, Matthias? You're usually so annoyingly upbeat.
Hey now, Gwyn, come on, be nice. What's wrong, Matthias? Maybe we can help.
Oh, I couldn't have elites like you wasting time on little old me. I'll work it out myself. It's nothing, really.
Matthias not very good at whole lying thing.
What? I'm not.
Tatsu, smell your desperation. It desperation of friend who cannot decide what to eat for breakfast.
Yeah, it's actually more of a work thing, so...
Tell us your problem so we can solve it. That's what we've been doing. That's why I'm here. Just tell me, man. Come on.
Yeah, come on. It's obvious you want to talk about it. Here, why don't you think about it out loud, and we'll just happen to casually overhear.
That's kind of weird.
Matthias, seriously. At the end of the day, we're all Blades here. If there's a problem, then just tell us.
Sir, yeah, all right. If you really don't mind, I need your help. Here, take a look at this.
Oh my god, how adorable! I love cats.
Love to eat them, Lin means, just like Lin does all adorable creatures.
What? I'd never eat a cat.
She's my problem, actually. Her name's Aisha, and I need help finding her.
Oh no, your cat ran away? That's horrible.
I feel silly troubling you with something so minor, but she hasn't been home in over a day, and I'm worried sick.
Hold on a sec. I thought you said your problem was work-related.
Is the cat somehow related to your job as a mediator?
Actually, she is. She's part of a study on the adaptability of Earth species here on Mira.
Huh. That does sound important.
Yeah, well, it's not like I'm shooting indigents in the face like you guys.
I'm not gonna say my question would be, is the cat a mim? I'm just wondering. Considering that we haven't seen cats or dogs anywhere else in New LA. Are they artificial?
That's right. And it's not like just any old blade can do it either.
Lin's right. I'd be lost trying to attempt your line of work. We each choose the tasks that best let us express our unique talents.
Thank you, ma'am.
Right then. Let's get out there and find little Aisha.
And LA is a pretty big place. I'm not exactly sure where we'd start. Are there certain areas she frequented you can tell us about?
A few, I suppose. Though I already searched all the nearby parks and such. Beyond that...
Let's see. Do you have anything with her scent on it? Maybe Tatsu here could sniff her out.
Tatsu is not bloodhound.
How the heck do you know about bloodhounds?
Actually, I just thought of something. A few times she came home covered in oil. Like motor oil or something. It took forever to scrub it off her.
Motor oil, huh?
That would narrow it down to the Industrial District and the Lower Administrative District, no?
All right. We'll check out the Lower Administrative District. Matthias, you take the Industrial District. If you find anything, let us know.
Understood. Thank you, everyone, and sorry again for all the trouble.
An Abyssian cat. Alright. Actually, no, I'm going to change up to the appropriate characters for this bit of content. Actually, I just want to have a little side tangent here. So the mission I had to do to unlock the augment upgrade shop.
That's crazy.
The lady who was there, who we had to convince to take over the shop, she was complaining that her husband had died on a mission. He's doing something here as a Pathfinder, I believe. And her big thing was like, "Ah, my husband is dead. Whatever shall I do now?" And in the back of my head the entire time I'm thinking, hold on. He can't actually be dead. You mean his mim is dead.
Hey.
But your husband is still alive in the life vault. But that is not something that even comes up in the course of the conversation.
What do you
It's
think?
just like, he's dead. But how did the real him die? Because according to the rules of this world, at least from what I understand, the mim body can be destroyed, but the actual human, you know, the human mind that's controlling it, they're still okay in the life world. So I'm a little unclear on how that's supposed to work. Because my understanding was if the mim body is destroyed, you know, the original person is still okay in the life world. They just may not be able to get a new body for a while because there's a lack of ability to produce new mim bodies. That was my understanding. So I'm still trying to understand how her husband is dead, because technically he shouldn't be dead. Do you understand what I'm saying? I feel it's a little bit of a unclear plot point there that was kind of raised by that quest. And I still think about it in the back of my mind, it's like, it can't actually be dead. Because if I understand the way this world is, actual people are not dying when the mim bodies are being destroyed. It's just the mim body is dead or destroyed. It's not the actual person. So I just wish there was some clarification on that issue. Anyway, we are looking for something. A cat. Has anybody seen a cat? Is the cat inside a skull?
Anyway.
Here, kitty.
Anyway.
What if it's underneath the elevator? Oh, that would be a good hiding spot. It's probably not there, though. Oh, well, if it is there, it's gone. So the cat's not under the elevator.
Hey.
No, staring at a cat. Lock up your cats. Dude, I have not seen any other cats in the city. As far as I'm aware, there's only one cat. It's not plural cats. Alright. So Hell said he saw it over here. Oh, but the quest marker is still over here, though. So clearly there's something else I gotta find over here. So the cat's probably not here. Oh, wait, cat's... Yeah, people mentioning the cat. I guess I gotta get everybody's conversation. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Guess what?
The cat is Aisha.
Man, I'm tired.
I do find it interesting how the Manon have pretty much just kind of half taken over the city now. There's everywhere. They're eating all the pizza in LA.
Hey.
All the pizza is being eaten by... But they've turned pizza into a form of currency. Hey, what, if you're in the pizza business in LA, you are booming right now. But you're probably having a shortage right now of supplies. Cat by Cliffside Beach. The cat went outside the city? Oh, coming over here reminds me of something else. There's actually some pretty decent, subtle foreshadowing to the whole Mimio Song reveal in the early chapters of the game, if you're paying attention. I wasn't paying super close attention to some of these things, but in hindsight now, a lot of it makes sense. For instance, this person up here, Sullivan.
Guess what?
They're in charge of food production in the city.
Yes?
If you talk to Vom, she talks about how she's developed the food, making it tasty. Trying to make it like, you know, using all the Namiran organic materials to produce tasty food. And that makes sense, you know, their production facility. Yep. They're producing the food for the city. But then, that line right there. If you're not really paying attention, that line probably wouldn't mean anything. But in hindsight, it makes perfect sense now. Because the MIMs don't require nutritional value, so she hasn't been even thinking about that. But there are like some very subtle things in the game that hint at the MIM reveal, like ahead of time. If you're paying attention, stuff like that. There's another thing I know somebody pointed out.
Got it.
I think during Hope's recruitment quest at the beginning of it, somebody's talking about not being able to bear a child or something like that, which is something apparently MIMs can't do. It's one of those things that you wouldn't really think of immediately off the top of your head, but in hindsight, it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense now. So there are little subtle hints, and I do like that. It's a good part of world building, and very subtle foreshadowing if you're paying attention. What are we doing? Find the cat. Oh, there's no cat.
Any luck, sir?
No cat, but some info.
Did something happen to Aisha?
No, nothing like that. A curator saw her, at least a cat that looks like her, down by the cliffside beach.
What? You mean she got out of the city?
Sounds like it.
Oh, my poor Aisha. I have to rescue her right away. Thank you all so much for your help.
Whoa, hey, wait, Matthias!
That area is teeming
Oh,
with
he got hit
dangerous
by a car.
indigents.
Oh.
Team Tatsu should hurry before Matthias and Kitty Cat become snack for beasties.
We've come this far. We might as well see the whole thing through.
Let's go rescue the kitty cat. Dun.
Hold on, Matthias. We're coming!
Yes, let the professionals deal with
They've
this.
seen us. We should weaken them just to be safe.
This should do
Shadow Strike!
Hit him again!
Yeah? You'll want to
Glorious flash!
Shadow Strike!
Did that work? Rising
Side
flame!
movement and strike!
Okay, let's do it like this!
Back flash! I'll blast them wide open. Sliding backward, Jensen. Move in and keep the rhythm going. Yeah? You'll want to see what's
Quinn, all of you, thank you so much.
Are you insane? A non-combatant like you has no business in a place like this.
Aisha! Huh? Aisha!
Hey.
Hey, come on, girl, let's go home. Aisha!
Well, perfect. We
think the
managed
bit-
to scare her off.
I think the potato
Do
killed
you
her.
have anything
Scared
she
her
likes?
off.
Food or something?
She always loves it when I give her her Kieran catnip.
Perfect! When Tatsu wander off, Mama Pond always set out food to lure him back.
Yeah, well, Nopon and cats seem to be about the same intelligence level, so...
Huh?
Oh, how did a cat cover 3 kilometers away? Jeez, come on. What am I doing? Oh, I'm looking for catnip, okay. I mean, does it even make sense that there would be catnip on Mirror? Because there's no cats on Mirror, so I don't know why there would be catnip. Whatever, it's a video game. Don't overthink it. I've also decided I am going to do Lin's Affinity Quest tonight. It's time I do that and get that out of the way. So I think I'll probably just do that one next. Because the only real warning I know about that mission is to make sure you are earning the white Cometite. And I have been earning that from my resources. So it should at most not take more than half an hour to do. So should probably just get that out of the way. There, I have your catnip.
Hey, are you sure about this?
Yeah, I can trigger the door remotely from my comm device once she's inside.
So what, we just stand around and wait until she decides to waltz in?
I'm afraid so. Sorry.
It's fine. Standing by is an important element of some missions.
What if another animal wants to go in there?
She sure is taking her sweet time. You'd think she'd be starving by now.
Sir?
Hmm?
Have you ever owned a pet before?
Yes, cats don't actually
a dog
eat catnip.
back on Earth. Why?
I could tell from your face when you suggested luring Aisha with food.
Yeah, that dog was an idiot for food.
Quiet.
Well, that
Oh,
sure
see?
Ellie
It
and
lured
Aisha.
something else.
Oh no! Aisha!
Oh hell, she's gonna fight it! Dude, seriously?
Cat is stupid.
Aisha!
Normally a cat would
You
run away
idiot!
from that.
You're the idiot here!
Huh?
We'll handle this. You and Aisha get back to NLA.
Yes, sir.
Oh, crap, looks like they saw us.
Lay down some fire for me.
Shield,
I'll
wall!
blast it wide open.
Thanks.
Slide! Next time, all right?
Kari, move in and attack!
Shadow strike!
Aura up! Now it's your turn! Tornado blade!
Next time, all right? Prepare your aura.
Incendiary
Burning
energy!
machine! Backslash!
How you sis to stick it out?
Shadow
Fire
strike!
carnival!
I'm on
Rising
fire
blaze!
now. Have you picked out today's menu, Lin?
Not yet. Depends if Tatsu can make it or not. If you know what I mean.
Oh, wait. Was that the wrong fast travel point? Yep, that was the wrong one. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
Great.
Cat.
Glad to see Aisha's home safe.
It's all because of you. Thank you all so much.
Just try and make sure she can't get out again, okay?
I'm afraid that's not really an option.
It's not?
Just as we have our missions, Aisha has hers. And that mission is a tough one. To roam this great land of Mira one piece at a time.
Wow. Is that how you collect your data?
Exactly. Yeah, I need her in one piece for my research. Past that, she's on her own.
Oh, please. If this was only about gathering data, you could have used Frontier Nav. Admit it. You were worried sick about her.
Hey,
There goes Kitty Cat.
stay safe, little friend.
The cat is a member of Blade as well.
Freedom seems to suit her well.
I'm almost jealous. I look forward to the day I can run around in my real body again. It's been so long.
Maybe I don't have a real body.
course it will. We're gonna make it come.
But until it does, we're on the clock. So let's get moving.
But what if I like this body? What if in reality I'm just some grumpy 40-year-old man? I like being in this body. I don't want to go back to my body. I want to stay a nim
Strength
forever.
comes from experience. That's true on any planet.
Actually, all jokes aside, Yan, whatever his name is, who runs the life pod to alter your mem. He brought up the point that sometimes people do alter their mem so it doesn't look like their actual selves. So it is a thing that happens, apparently, but it's kind of frowned upon. So, but he says there's really technically nothing stopping people from making their mem look however they want. So, it's just some food for thought. It is still possible Lin just might be a 60-year-old engineering dude who just happens to be in a 13-year-old girl's mem. We don't know. Alright. Oh, I was just... Oh, okay, never mind. Alright. It's about time I do Lin's thing here. We need to swallow our pride and just get this done. I was really like the only two missions in the game that I've heard people have concerns about are Lin's Affinity mission, this one, and Hope's recruitment. So Hope's recruitment was really not as bad as it was not as bad as it was led up to be. But to be fair, I kind of did it around level 25 or so, and had a fast travel point up in Sylvanum, so it wasn't that bad. I can imagine if you do it right away when it becomes available, it's gonna be a bit arduous. And I said that last time, so it's not a bad idea to wait and hold off on a little bit. But I think once you're like about where I was in the game, it's manageable easily. So this one here, I think the issue a lot of people have with is the automatic mining of the resources, and if you're not set up for that ahead of time, then this can take a while. But I've set up my mining stuff all over the place now at this point, so I don't think this should be that bad. At least that's what I'm anticipating.
Something wrong, Linley? Tatsu not hear any chopping. And Tatsu is dying of hunger. Linley doesn't want to be murderer, does Linley?
Oh, sorry. I'll whip something up here real quick.
He's right, Lin. You seem a little off today.
No, I'm fine. It's just... we detected a transmission loss in the Industrial District energy system.
You repaired that before, right? How much of a loss?
It crossed 5% yesterday.
That sounds well within safety tolerances.
Yeah, it is. It's not that so much. It's just... the upgrades I installed should be working better than that. It should have been a year till we detected any loss whatsoever.
Ah, so it's a mechanic's pride, is it? Sounds like a worthy mission. Why don't we go run some diagnostics?
Right.
But dinner?
You are the dinner, Tatsu. What are you complaining about? Alright. Get to go back up the elevator. Haven't done that since the start of the game. Bye, Lin. The town of Bart.
No, haven't noticed any transmission loss in the energy system recently.
But it's in the readings. Please, you have to check one more time.
Jargon flies over a very short head of Tatsu.
NLA used to be the residential area of a spaceship. We're standing in what was the outer wall. Since we no longer need positional thrusters, we rerouted that energy elsewhere. Now it travels from the main... Basically,
Main
it's
what?
leaking. Lin patched it up, but it's still leaking a little bit.
Ah, Tatsu knows all about leaking. Now Tatsu get it.
What is it? Ah, I guess it's been a while since you've seen Lin fix things instead of shoot them. Surprised?
I mean, she's always on both, actually.
She started out as a full-time engineer, actually. Combat came later. I'm afraid we pushed her into it, but Blade needed the help. Back on the White Whale, Lin was a key part of the engineering team. During the crash, she stayed with the engines until the very last moment. Despite her age, no one can question her skill or dedication. If she says something's wrong with the system here, there is.
I finally pinned it down. It's a problem with the replacement part.
The one you installed before?
Right. Turns out it was made here in New LA. Unfortunately, the quality doesn't match the Earth-made parts we had on the White Whale.
I suppose it makes sense that it wouldn't.
But if we're lucky, a usable part may have landed somewhere in Starfall Basin.
If Lindley say so, then Team Tatsu will go. Sooner friends fix leak, sooner Tatsu can eat.
Well, you all heard him. Guess we better get a move on.
So I'm not the only one who probably saw the little smiley face on the console. It's still there? Oh yeah, it's still there, smiley face. Alright, where are we going? Over there. Oh, that's all the way back where I started. Back to the beginning. Why is this dude here? Yeah, this is where we started. There's your power cables. Oh, it's probably from these parts. That's what it is.
Found the part. I'll swap it in right now.
Unreal! The loss is so low I can't even get a reading.
Dinner time!
You really are a wizard, Lin.
This will work for the time being, but is it enough?
Huh?
That part will eventually wear out, and then we'll be back to square one. I think it's too soon to consider this problem fixed.
But not too soon for dinner, right? Tatsu, fading. See? Bright light.
I understand your concern, Lin, but I think Tatsu's at his limit. What do you think?
I mean, Tatsu can always go back to the barracks. He doesn't have to be here.
But there's a limit to parts from the White Whale. Once they're gone, that's it.
Exactly. This problem won't go away until we can manufacture better parts in New LA.
That would certainly make my life easier anytime something needs replacing.
What's kept us from doing that until now?
It's a resource issue, ma'am. Procuring proper materials on Mira has been harder than scavenging White Whale parts. 3, in particular, are extremely scarce.
But if we found them, it'd make future maintenance a lot easier, right? So yeah, maybe it has been too hard. But now Team Elma is on the case.
Your plan does make a lot of sense. All right then, let's go finish what we started.
Yes, friends, go. But after dinner?
Sorry, Tatsu. This is really important to me. But if you help out, I promise to fix you a feast.
Feast? For Tatsu? Tatsu agree. Friends must find thingy that can help do stuff better. Hurry now. Go Team Tatsu.
Oh, hey, I probably already have the thing you need.
You really got them all? Wow.
Yep,
I guess everything
just like
I heard
that.
about you guys is true.
These will mean a nice boost in our manufacturing quality, right?
Absolutely. Now we'll never have to hunt for old parts again.
See, I already had the white comment on it. So I kind of, well, yeah, that's a thing you have to get from your mining navs. But the fact I've kind of been mining that for a while now already, so. I mean, was that the actual hang-up? Because I was under the assumption that you had to mine it while the mission was active. And if that was the case, then it's like, oh, yeah, that can be a bit annoying. But if you already have it in your inventory, then it's
Another
like,
day,
no problem.
another step. Slowly but surely, we're building a sustainable future for ourselves on this planet. And it's all thanks to the dedication of people like you, Lin.
With the support of some very patient indigenous peoples, of course.
Dance of too hungry to dance.
All right, now it's time to build a sustainable future for Tatsu's stomach.
Woohoo! Lily put spring into Tatsu's step. Dance of sustainable joy.
That was so easy to do. But then again, I've already been mining the white cometite this entire time. So that's why it wasn't a problem. So yeah. This mission, greatly exaggerated. Now yes, if you probably try to do it right away, before you've done the mining, then yeah, it could be bothersome to be locked into that. But it only required like 5 pieces of cometite. You can easily get that. Hold on, let me see here. Yeah, you can get cometite from this one here. See, which of these are like? That one here. Yeah, these two are easily accessible for people. Yeah, so there's 2 of those that are available for cometite. they're relatively... Oh, there's one up here too, another one right there. Oh, yeah. So yeah, that quest is not as arduous, I think, as some people were making it out to be. Because some of these mining locations are not that hard to get. Well, actually, well, this one, it's in a cave. It's not on the surface. That one might throw you for a loop, okay? That one I actually had to look up and figure out where the hell it was. Yeah, nav points can be inside caves underground, too. Who knew? Alright, anyway. Let's see, what should we do next? Oh, let's go back into Blade Barracks. What else is in here? Level 47, I'm not doing that. There's BFFs. A friend in need, Mr. Lau. Let's do Mr. Lau's quest. Let's do that one.
We have visitor!
So, that's the story. I know it'll take you through some dangerous territory, but they're almost out of supplies.
I'm a bit surprised. Pathfinders should know better than to get stranded out there. Whose team is it?
Believe it or not, it's Lau's.
Really? Lau? I thought he was pretty on the ball.
If only everyone organized and together like Tatsu.
Lau's plenty capable, when he actually gives a damn.
How do you mean?
Lately, the slacker's been wandering off mid-mission, leaving his men to do the heavy lifting. Who knows what the hell that boy's thinking?
Maybe he's in trouble.
If he is, he ain't said a peep about it to me.
Maybe muscles and mustache scare Lau away?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah. Wait, what'd you just say?
Well, whatever's up with Lau, his team still needs our help.
Right. No time to waste. And thanks.
Yeah.
Man, you guys really saved our bacon. Now we can finally get back to work.
You have our thanks, and I'm sure Lau's as well.
But we didn't do anything.
We're just doing our job, same as you.
Do you guys have any idea where Lau is? Or why he just up and left like that?
No idea. And even less of an idea when he'll return.
I'm sure he's just giving us a chance to grow.
Sure he is. What? Don't give me that look. I still trust him. Mostly.
Hey, I'd be pretty upset if someone forgot to restock and then left me stranded.
Actually, that was our mistake, not his. He just left us dead weights behind while he finished the job. He's always been like that, actually.
Always? Wait, you must be...
Sidon, ma'am. I've been working with Lao since we were back on Earth. Truth be told, he's the only reason I ever made it into Project Exodus. Without his recommendation, I'd be long dead.
Me and Mondo worked on the Frontier Nav development team. Needless to say, we've been big fans of Lao's ever since. Oh, I'm Shingo, by the way, and that there is Mondo.
I had no idea you guys had such respect for Lao. I'm sorry if it sounded like I was bad-mouthing him.
Anyway, are you all set here now?
Oh, we should be fine. Except...
Except... what?
Well, we still have a probe to place, but the location is swarming with indigents. We usually let Lao do most of the fighting, and by most, I mean all.
If that's the case, we'd be happy to escort you.
Really? Wow! It'd be an honor to work with your team, ma'am. We'll move as fast as we can.
Tatsu getting oddly similar vibe from these two.
Thank you.
So where is this thing? I probably already got that, but okay. Do 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 do.
We'd like to place that probe just beyond here.
Understood. We'll handle the fighting. I'll call you once the area's secure.
Man, Elma's amazing. She's so strong and professional and beautiful.
And glowy.
Huh?
Tatsu know how friend feel. No need for shame about being ineffective and useless lump.
Thanks. I just... Wait, who are you calling a useless lump?
Hey, Tatsu control people too.
Let's go.
Roger, right behind you. I'll pin him down. Give me some cover fire. Furious blast!
Fire carnival! Hanging down! Weaken him and lay it!
You don't see this every day. Now that's how to evade. You can do it!
Incendiary edge! See that? Use melee
You picked out
attacks!
today's menu, Lin?
Not yet. Depends if Tatsu can make it or not. If you know what I mean.
Open fire and don't let up!
I've got your cover fire.
Shadow strike!
Magnum edge!
Shield wall!
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Yeah?
Right!
want to see this
Got him.
move.
Move in and attack!
Backsplash! Slide knife! Move in and do some damage. I'll make them hurt. That pirate side slash!
Ultra slash!
Good enough.
Let's keep it up.
Open fire and don't let up.
Got it in sight!
Shadow strike!
Fire!
That could have
Rising blade!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Shield wall!
Everyone. Ghost backsplash!
Yes!
Who cares how big they are? Concentrate your fire!
You'll want to
Scary edge!
part of it. Now move in and shut them down.
Okay. How we like this?
Is that it?
Target neutralized. Returning to standby.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. I'll knock them off balance.
Got
Shadow
it!
strike!
Move in and attack! Furious blast!
I'll make them hurt.
Fire carnival!
Now move in and turn.
Making a dent. Finish it with ranged attacks.
You'll want to side slash.
Ultra slash!
Let's go.
Locked and loaded.
Nice hit. Let's see another.
Left trail surge!
like
I
this.
toppled him. Close in.
I'll make them hurt.
Sliding. Fire carnival.
Furious
Shadow
blast!
strike.
Nailed it! Break out those guns!
I'll blast them wide open.
Side flash.
Tornado
Side
blade!
flash.
Rising blade!
Let's go.
Roger, right
They're
behind
off
you.
guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Shield wall.
I'll knock them off balance.
Fire carnival. Extreme edge.
Furious blast!
Move in and
Yeah?
keep the rhythm going.
I
Nailed
want to
it.
see this
Break
move.
out those guns!
Shadow strike. Slinger.
Incendiary edge!
Move in. Shut them down. Good enough.
I guess that's that.
Guess that's that. Well, we're casually being electrocuted by the air.
Wow, you carved through those guys like butter. That's amazing.
We'll get right on installing the data probe, ma'am.
And we'll keep an eye on the area so you can focus on your work. Things seem to be going well.
Thanks to you. We should have this baby ready to rock in just a few minutes.
Big guy.
Holy crap!
It's him.
Sidon, we gotta get out of here!
Go if you want. I'm not moving until this thing is finished.
Huh? You got a death wish or what?
Hell, I'm just a mimeosome, right? Why not die for blame?
He'll still be alive in the life hold, though. He'll be fine.
What do you do?
3 sets of hands will get this done quicker than 1, right?
Thanks, guys.
Elma.
Come on, let's keep that thing away from them.
I'll kick enough ass for everyone.
Don't get cocky. Keeping the team safe is the main priority here. Understood?
I think that big one's looking right at me.
They're off guard.
I'll stagger them.
With a melee attack.
Thanks.
I'll blast them wide open.
Fire carnival.
Got him. Move in and
I'll make
attack.
them hurt.
Magnum edge.
Hit him
Shadow
again.
front. Yeah? You'll want to see this move.
Furious blast.
Sliding. That could have dented him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Okay. Like this.
Oh, that is not overdrive. Ghost, let's see some teamwork.
Offensive stance.
Backslash. Did that work? Then move in and
Rising
strike.
blade.
Oh, that is
Now
not
it's my turn.
overdrive.
Furious
Move
blast.
in and do some damage.
Fire carnival.
Ghost Walker.
Sliding. Hit him again for me.
Backslash. Shadow thrust. Backslash.
Rising. Nailed it. Break out those guns.
Primer. I'll blast them wide open.
Violent freeze. That could have dented him. Move in and keep the rhythm going. Sliding.
Rising blade.
Shadow thrust.
Incendiary edge.
Backslash.
Melee attack.
I'll make them hurt.
Furious blast.
Primer.
Wild stab. Close in.
I'll make them hurt. This ends now.
Power
Go
guy.
back. Let's see some teamwork.
Boom.
All right. Looks like the probe is up and running.
Now data from this area can be uploaded to Frontier Nav.
It wouldn't have been possible without your help.
No kidding. The rumors don't do your team justice.
Don't sell yourselves short. It was your team as much as ours that saw this mission through.
Tatsu definitely gets similar vibe from these two.
Was that all you needed then?
Yes, we're all good now. We'll finish a few calibrations and then head back.
All right, team. Move out.
Yes, ma'am.
We found something. Where are we? Oh, we're right here. Okay.
What? Lau came back after we left?
Classic timing, huh? We told him all about how you saved the day. All he said was be sure to thank him.
Then he wandered off again to who knows where.
Never a dull moment with that one.
That's how it should be. Better than the alternative, anyway.
I hear you. I haven't forgotten how he was when we first got here.
What do you mean?
Lau's skills as a Pathfinder are pretty special. They're going to help humanity carve out a life here on Mira. But he didn't board the White Whale because he thought he was useful.
He did it so he could get his wife and daughter on the ship. He thought his abilities would permit his family passage, but...
They didn't make it on board.
Right. The war hit right before he would have summoned them.
Oh.
Those were some dark days for him. Lau was empty. Like his soul was just gone. I don't know what he's been doing lately, but whatever it is, it gives him purpose. It's good to see him living again.
Not that it makes getting left behind any easier.
I've told you 100 times already. If you had better skills, Lau wouldn't need to worry so much.
Yeah.
You guys really do love him, don't you?
But no one loved their leader more than Team Tatsu love Elma. No one!
I was just being mysterious. Oh, look, there he is. He's right here. Where have you been?
This about a job?
You can spare a moment.
I guess this ain't so bad.
And kick went out. Alright. Let's see here. Not doing that. Well, yeah, I kind of want to do Blitzkrieg so I can get those two together, but probably that's a little high. A little too high right now, a little too high. What's this one? That one's possible to do. In the barracks, you know. BFFs. Let's do BFFs. Let's see what that is.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mr. Mustache is here.
Right. Got a new mission for you.
Tatsu happy to take request under consideration. After dinner.
Quiet down, Turnup. The commander's here to talk important business. This doesn't have anything to do with you, okay?
Well, actually it does. In fact, Hash Brown here is the linchpin to this assignment.
What?
A mission that relies on Tatsu? What's the job?
Basically, we want him to act as an emissary for us.
Commissary? Sound delicious! Tatsu accept!
No.
He's not talking about food, dummy.
It means to represent us to some other group, to act as an ambassador on our behalf.
Aha! So friends choose Tatsu as most charming and attractive example of new LA residents.
Well, mostly it's because we need to talk with your mama.
Oh, this is just for the Nopon?
Hey, now, don't sell those little critters short. The Nopon would make a crucial strategic ally.
It's because they're so cute.
Right? You wouldn't think it from looking at Tatsu, but Nopon kids are so adorable.
They have their appeal, I suppose. Bopping around with those wee little nubs they have for hands and feet or whatever. And those big eyes that... Okay, that's not the point here. Point is, they play a critical role in trade and the whole economy here on Mira.
It's true, they're skilled merchants. I'm sure sooner or later we'll need their cooperation if we want to build a unified Miran society.
That's right. We can use all the know-how they have from interacting with the different tribes to keep everyone together.
Tatsu got a bit lost at the end there, but understood parts about how great and awesome Nopon people are.
Right. Anyway, we'd be happy to host any Nopon inclined to move to New LA. And we'd like you to be the one to propose this new alliance. Understand?
Sounds like we're going to see Coco.
Yep, but that's just one stop on this little goodwill tour. I know you're already familiar with the Dodonga Caravan over in Noctula. Then I also need you to visit the Dorian Caravan in Oblivia.
Got it!
Take them in whatever order you like. Shosan drafted a treaty for you to give the caravan leaders. See if you can't get them to sign on as allies. We're counting on you.
No problem for Tatsu.
Okay, time for interspecies political machinations. Or in other words, politics. The politics between Nopon and humans.
Oi, oi, oi! What this? Who this? Who are you?
Tatsu is Tatsu. Tatsu is friend of humans and comes as emissary with important treaty.
You come here as secretary? To do what?
Fool! Tatsu clearly say emissary.
Are you the leader of this caravan?
Oi, yes! Mujiji is dashing and handsome head honcho of Dorian Caravan.
Mujiji Hancho, mustache man from New LA, want Dorian Caravan to sign treaty. Treaty will form allegiance between Caravan and city.
A firm grievance? Caravan do something wrong?
No, allegiance. It just mean Mujiji and New LA humans become friends.
Oi! Mujiji know what allegiance are. Mujiji not stupid.
So, do you think maybe you could sign it?
That depend on show of goodwill from friends of Tatsu.
Goodwill?
Oi! Friends want to form brotherhood with Dorian Caravan? Then Mujiji need contract fee first.
Fee? How much Mujiji want?
Mujiji settle for this much.
A lollipop.
That much?
Actually, I have plenty of money. I can cover that.
They view everything in terms of the bottom line. Say what you will, but at least they're honest about it.
Friends understand. This make everything easier. If Mujiji totally honest, this actually amazing bargain for caravan friendship.
Tatsu have no choice. Mujiji wait here. Tatsu and friends bring cash to purchase friendship.
Oi! Act now while supply lasts.
Hey, listen!
Well... Friends bring contract fee?
Yep.
Yes! Payday!
Whole caravan get loopy on pollen orbs tonight!
All the fluff shrooms we can eat! Joining Mujiji Caravan was best idea ever.
Oi! Mujiji said so, right? Yes. Good work, friends. Mujiji happy to sign treaty now. All signed.
Yay! We bought friendship!
Thanks for your cooperation.
Now Dorian Caravan and Big City are brothers. If Caravan in trouble, friends make sure to come to help.
Next up, Dodonga Caravan. Time to get treaty finished.
Easy enough. I like easy missions. Just get them done.
Oh, Datapon!
Datapon!
Are we doing this joke again?
Datapon bring dinner? Datapon have presents?
Hold on, little Pon. Calm down. Tatsu is not Datapon. Tatsu is Big Brother Pon.
Aww.
Why do Little Pon forget every time? And where is Mama Pon?
Mama Pon gone fishing.
Mama Pon left 3 days ago, but Mama Pon's still gone.
Big Brother Pond bring dinner? Big Brother Pond bring fishy?
Wait, Little Pon say Mama Pon is gone 3 days? Who goes fishing for 3 days? This happened with Mama Pon before?
No, never.
This first time.
Oh no.
Friends, Tatsu must hurry and find Mama Pon.
Gotta go over here.
Sushi was for Little Pond, not big and dumb and ugly beastie. Now Coco feed them you instead. Coco show Beastie what angry Mama Pond capable of.
Wait!
Tatsu!
Tatsu not let anyone mess with Mama Pond. Any who try will face wrath of Tatsu's reliable friends.
Yes.
And there it is.
Yep, saw that coming.
What? They've seen us. We should weaken them.
Shadow strike. Charge. Sliding flicker. Shield wall.
I owe you one.
Arcing horn!
Side slash. Yeah?
Balance
You'll want to see
breaker!
this move. Backslash.
Overwhelm!
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
I'll make them hurt.
Arcing horn!
Shadow strike.
Drum roll.
Mama Pond!
Tatsu! Thank you. Friend saved life of Coco.
Mama Pond, what happened to Big Fish for Little Pond?
Ah, yes. Well, it became snack for ugly critter friends just pounded.
Oh, what will Little Pond eat?
Why, ugly critter, of course. Now be good Tatsu and help Mama Pond carry it home.
No, the Inogen looks disgusting. We're not eating that.
No kidding. We probably didn't even need to help.
Tatsu, didn't Commander Vandam have something for you to ask?
Tatsu almost completely forget. Mama Pond, Mustache Man and rest of New LA have request for Dodonga Caravan. They want Mama Pond to sign treaty brought by emissary.
Meaty bought by cemetery?
He's referring to an agreement that our city and your caravan would become allies, Coco.
Oh ho! Well then, sound lovely!
Then Mama Pond need to sign treaty.
Okay, Coco has signed.
Did Coco even read that?
Now Big City and Dodonga Caravan best of friends! Yay!
We appreciate your cooperation.
That complete crucial and important mission. Now we report back to Mustache Man.
You know, something I haven't really commented on yet. The load times in the game are actually pretty good. You know, now that I think about it, I don't think I've had an instance where loading has taken more than a few seconds anywhere. Considering it's a Switch game running off cartridge, it's running pretty well. Well, in that regard it is. So no, load times, very acceptable, in my opinion.
Nice work, Elma.
Music.
I knew you could pull it off.
Mustache Man forgetting someone else?
Right. You did good too, Tatsu.
Yes! Dance of glory!
We can expect even more dealings with the No-Pon caravans now.
More No-Pon coming to New LA? Tatsu is excited!
Maybe I'll go the other way and try life in one of the caravans. Tatsu's little brothers and sisters are super cute.
Lindley dumped Tatsu for younger and cuter model already?
I have this itch that I need to spend my Moranium.
As for Blade,
Yeah, I'm getting close to my max again. Oh, I got the Nopon Guild now. Cool. So what do they have? You know, all the weapons have thermal attributes. Okay. Obsidian Bang Bangs. We have Nopon weapons. But it didn't have swords. Yeah, I didn't see any swords. I guess maybe they only do guns? Or Ratatata. Okay, so I guess they only make guns. They don't make swords or anything. Okay. Alright. Let's see, what next? Yeah, I want to do the Yelv thing here. Yelv. Which requirement's not met? Oh, I have to do chapter 6. Okay, never mind. That's chapter 7. We can do hopes. Let's go do hopes thing.
oh,
I don't even know why they would have the Affinity mission appear
I can
before the chapter it's required for. You would think maybe they could just filter that in game so that it doesn't show up until after you complete chapter 6. That would just make more sense to me. Whatever. This one we can do.
Hey, Hope. Got a minute?
Certainly. What can I do for you? Got something on your mind?
Kind of. Don't know if you've heard, but there's been a string of Blade disappearances lately. The third case just happened, and an odd commonality has emerged. The 3 victims that have disappeared so far are Hans, Elliot, and Trish. They were all regular clients of yours, weren't they?
Oh no! But yes, I suppose they did come by for advice fairly often.
Listen, Hope. I want to respect your client privilege, but if you know anything...
I'm sorry, but I've been leaving so much to Ornella lately. My other missions have taken me out of the city a lot.
Now that you mention it, I don't see Ornella around.
Yes, she was feeling under the weather, unfortunately.
I see. Well, tell her I send my best. And if you do hear anything, let me know, okay?
I'm sorry, but can I ask you for a favor? Would you mind if we looked into this case?
That is why I'm here.
Thank you so much. Hearing that people close to me are vanishing it brings up memories. I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to focus on much else right now.
Inquire, yeah.
It's not something I like to bring up, but... I was an orphan. When I was young, I was taken in by a church. The priest there was wonderful. He became a father and a mentor to me. One day, he walked out the door like normal and... well, later they found him dead. I was inconsolable. I just shook and wept and prayed and I don't think I can bear that again. That's why I want to resolve this case as soon as possible. I suppose we should ask around first. Let's see what the rumor mill says about the folks who disappeared.
Alright, it seems like these people are not essential for this, so we're gonna swap them out. Let's bring out. And we'll bring... oh, looks is fine. That'll work. Some other people.
Listen.
Oh, hey! Listen.
Sorry?
That one, most of the, what is Snowball doing? Are you dead?
Oh?
Ah. You have chosen to become a trash Lupin. Hide out in the trash. Okay. You are a trash Lupin. Alright.
You know what?
It doesn't matter me wandering around enough until I find the right people who mention things.
Hey!
Thing is, they could be anywhere. This is a pretty big search area.
Great.
Guess what?
Have you heard?
Problem? Listen.
Oh, look, no pond had moved in.
Is knowledge very pricey?
I'll talk to all of them later. Not gonna do that right now. We're in the middle of a quest.
Ow! Careful!
Hey! Watch out with your sharp, pointy armor. Stabbing people as they run by.
Careful!
Great!
Can I run into a no pond?
Oh.
Me?
Hey!
Me? Me?
Careful! Careful!
Hey!
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Whoa!
Unbelievable.
Listen.
Now then.
As I recall,
That you, Hope? What's up? I thought we were meeting later.
were we? I don't remember making any plans.
Seriously? You were just here with Ornella. You told me you needed advice on something and wanted to meet later. You must be tired, girl. And here I thought you asking for advice was weird.
No, This is so strange. What's going on?
Robe.
Ask Hope. She's standing right there. Look, you asked me to meet you on the South Janpath Plain around midnight. I figured it was really, really serious if you needed that much privacy. But since you're always helping me out, it seemed like the least I could do. I got your back, girl.
No! That wasn't me. It must have been the criminal we're chasing.
You're chasing a... Wait, what? You better explain from the beginning. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. You have an evil twin?
We have to confront the criminal at Janpath Lake. So please, Ada, don't go to the meeting. Stay here in New LA.
I'm a blade, remember?
I'd planned to pay you back by listening to your troubles or whatever. But now I can do it by acting as bait for your deadly doppelganger.
No! I won't have you risking yourself like that, Ada.
She should probably just stay here.
I didn't ask you, pal. Look, I want to do this. So you guys should shut up and accept the help. You do the same thing for me, Hope. Am I right?
Ada, thank you. Truly. I swear I'll catch whoever's responsible for this. I really appreciate your help.
There. Was that so hard? All right, I'll go on ahead. Meet you on the South Janpath Plain around midnight. Got it?
In
Right on time. You are the real Hope, right?
Yes. Thank you again for your help. We have to put a stop to this.
Okay, so why don't you guys hide, and I'll draw our fake out here.
All right. But be careful. Don't take any risks.
Thank you so much for coming all this way. I know you're busy.
Oh, heck, you're always helping me with one thing or another. I don't mind at all.
That's very kind of you. I'm afraid I just didn't know who else to ask.
It's so unusual to hear you ask for help. You've got me super curious. Oh, but one thing first.
Yes? What is it?
You are the real Hope, right?
Don't be so obvious about that.
The real Hope? I don't understand.
No, I just heard this rumor about an imposter. Can't be too careful.
No, trust me. I'm Hope from New LA. What a strange rumor to invent.
So you can prove that, right?
I've been together with Ornella this entire time. She can vouch for me.
Of course this is Hope. What kind of bizarro questions are you asking anyway?
Okay. Guess I went a little nuts there. Thing is, I've got somebody that I'd like you guys to meet. You can come out now!
What if somebody's swapping mem bodies around?
What?
Or made a duplicate?
This isn't possible! Ornella, you set me up?
No, I was just... Why are you even here, Hope?
I would ask you the same. Are you a fake Ornella, just like I have a fake Hope?
I'm not! Oh, damn it. This whole plan has gone to hell.
Better explain what's going on here.
Money. Lots and lots and lots of money. I want to roll around in piles of credits and forget all about the fact that I'm stuck on this stupid rock. And I'd found the perfect little pawn in our dear Hope. You did this. You put ideas in her head. You ruined everything.
No. No, this isn't really her. Ornella helped me. She was always there. She was like a mother to me. You really are a stupid girl. Your precious Ornella is scum. She sold the lives and bodies of her people for spending money. Guess there's no reason to hide anymore. We'll just kill you and add your parts to the latest shipment.
Who are you?
You can rest easy, knowing that I, the great Jizan, will be taking over the role of Hope Alonzi. That sweet face of yours will add more fresh bodies to my mother's collection. Now, prepare to die for your kindness.
Is this yet another alien race?
You want to bring it? Then bring it. Open fire and don't let up. Pick them out. Have it center. You'll want to serious blast. Now we're talking. Close in and strike. I'll make them hurt. Barking horn. Prepare.
And the monster
I'm on fire now. Taking it close. I've been staggered. Shadow strike. Don't wait for the next hostile. Bring your fight to them.
We could just turn the tides.
I'm not reviving you.
Shadow strike. Overwhelm. Assault hammer. This is my chance. This ends now. Overdrive. Let's see some Jesus. Shadow strike. Now we're talking. Close in and strike. I'll make them hurt.
Taking
it slow.
Welcome back. Did you
I'll
see
make
the
them
pearly
hurt.
gates?
No more Arcing horn. Side blast. Furious blast.
Truth be told, we saw this coming.
Man, life is a real bitch sometimes. Go on, do it. I got nowhere left to go anyway.
No, I think I'd rather interrogate her, because I want to know who these people were.
What? You want to know why I did it? You think anyone would play sidekick to a naive fool like you for free? You were popular even before the crash, and I thought I'd get in on it. Make a quick buck and walk away whistling, but you kept helping people for free. We were in the red from day one. All that potential wasted. So I sold you out. Then I sold the MIMs of your clients to those freaks.
That's horrible!
Yes, and I belong in hell for what I've done. Now hurry up and send me there.
I mean, we would just be killing her member.
Come back to New LA with us. If we explain this, we'll find a way. I'll vouch for you. Do whatever it takes to make it right.
You make me sick. Unconditional love? Martyrdom? What are you trying to gain with that dreck?
I'm not. This is what my father taught me.
Yeah, and where did it get him? Fleeced and murdered. I'm no different from the ones who killed your father, Hope. Actually, I'm worse.
Yeah, I was kind of half expecting that was going to happen. So that mission took a dark turn. But again, I have to bring up the question. Did she just kill her Mim? But Ornella is still perfectly fine in the Lifehold. So that means she's not really dead. Again, going by the rules of this world. Wait all the way till chapter 11 for that one. It's chapter 6. Chapter 10. Oh, chapter 8. Oh, I can't even do that one for a while. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. I'm running out of things to do here. Well, I still got heart to hearts I can do. There's a side quest I could do. Chapter 11. Chapter 11. Okay. Alright, so slowly kind of running out of things to do here. Alright, let's do... I guess I could do the side quest. I'll do one normal quest.
Can you help?
We'll do it. Take the fight to the prone. Over here. Scaffold Fortress. I've scouted this area before. And there's some pretty decently high leveled enemies in this area. And of course you have to have a lightning storm. Swap the team around here a little bit. Let's bring HB. Doug. Og. And I'm just gonna change the time, see if I can stop this bullcrap. Because this weather is bullcrap. There we go. Yeah, they're in like ranging between 40s and 50s here. Where do you want me to go? The objective marker is behind me.
if I can channel a little of Fry for this one.
Powering up would be the smart approach here.
Now this is a surge of power.
Let's buff up and regroup.
Man, that dude saw me from all the way over there.
What? More of
Yeah, I think we're gonna
shield
run
wall.
away.
Are we having a bro moment? Okay then, fire away.
Let's escape.
Ghost Walker.
Dang it.
Gravity blast.
Not like this.
Atomic hit. I don't like this.
Remind you, what was the recommended level for this quest? 21. This is not the first time this has happened in the game.
Well,
Let's-
come to Mama.
I'm in trouble. Heal me.
Yeah, the detection range on those things is fucking stupid.
Let's buff up.
That thing is all the way over there.
Let me see.
The mightiest
Aura shine.
fallen.
The detection range on those damn things is stupidly big. Problem is I don't have TP right now. What an annoying pain in the ass.
One sacrifice! Melee attacks. Start off strong.
Hey, follow ball. Show me where I need to go here. That's supposed to be an objective down there. If that's the case, why are the follow ball taking me up here? Oh, okay, there's my objective. It's all the way over there. Am I gonna go up here? Let me go around that and get over there. Man, that is quite the trek. Alright, I'm gonna try this again.
Melee attack. Start off strong.
Come on, come on. Don't waste my time. Move. Just be patient.
Melee attack. Start off strong.
Man, navigating interiors can be tricky with these controls. Just bad camera angle and janky camera. Hopefully there's no enemies in here, because I'm not going to be able to see them.
Prepare your auras. Be ready for anything.
I wonder if this would be better in first-person perspective. Maybe a little easier. The game's camera system is not really well suited for tight, small environments like this. I've come to rescue you, I presume. Go find a key? How far back is the key? That's all the way back over here. Yeah, it'll probably just be faster if I jump down there.
Blood sacrifice! Shadow Runner!
I guess the camera controls get a little, they get a little extra janky when you're in combat. No, don't
Blood
risk it.
sacrifice! Shadow Runner!
To go. Do I have to go in here? This seems like a bad idea. Yeah, I'm in the right spot. Just a marker pointing me up here. That is not a key. Oh, wait. There it is. Alright, so now I gotta go all the way back over there. The targeted enemy here.
Blood sacrifice! Shadow Runner!
Hollow ball? What the hell? Got it out. Ooh.
Blood sacrifice! Shadow Runner!
Okay, made it. Okay, so being prone and slave are prone. I guess it's not that unexpected. They are of the tree clan. Hold on. Can we leave? Yes, we can leave, finally. I wouldn't say that was a very fun mission. I mean, if you didn't have Ghostwalker, I mean, our, the whatchamacallit skill. What's it called again? I forgot already. Yeah, if you didn't have Shadowrunner, I don't think it would be possible to actually do that quest. Now, to be fair, Shadowrunner is going to be available on Elma, so you probably could just have to do it with her. But it's done. No, calm down. Yeah, they really should not be marking that as a level 21 quest. That is very deceptive. Which has been the problem with a few other missions in the game. Alright, Alright, I think we're about good on Affinity Quests now. Should probably start doing some of these heart-to-hearts. And then I'll probably... Yeah, I'll probably stop after the hearts-to-hearts. We'll continue, like, do main quest. Continue with main quest tomorrow night. Although Gwen... Oh. I saw Gwen over there. Okay. to talk to him. Alright, this one... We do have the cat now. Has to be at night. Oh yeah, it just turned daytime. Do I still not have the cat? Yeah. Fine then. Wait it. Apparently I still don't have the cat.
Leon.
Inquire. What did Ava want to be when she was a kid? Well, she doesn't remember. It's too embarrassing, you know. We'll go with that. Actually, while I'm here, it's a lot easier to do so to kick everybody out of the team. Alright. Can't do that because of cat. We don't have a dog. Murderess. We can go visit Murderess in the afternoon. I actually spotted her earlier when I was wandering around. Murderess was having a little bit of a date at this house, yeah. Let's see what that's all about.
Keep it down.
I'm not going to drink her tea, but I will inquire. Inquire. Dog, 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 cat. No. Yo.
Unbelievable. decency of you to meet us here.
Yes, pizza is the currency of the Manon. You could trade it to other Manon, because it is a currency among them. You could actually cook the pizzas and sell it back to them.
You gonna let me rest or what?
No. You probably shouldn't do that. Yeah, people who did that were called, were in gangs. You probably should not try to emulate them. What are we doing again? Doing this again?
Good taste. I like it.
It's a little too much of a coincidence, yeah. No, I think they're still going. What's up with Neo? Missing Neo.
Lovely day.
You like the tour? Getting clued in. Do not have a dog. And you, Bose.
By the way,
You serious?
Are you serious? Ugh.
Hey, listen.
Never cease training.
Being smart and using discretion helps, I would say, yes. Yes. So sometimes you need to use Shadow Walker and just run past enemies instead of trying to fight them. Yeah, alright. It's not like I have a bunch of other things on my plate to do.
Guess what?
There she is. Camera.
Small world, huh?
I will kindly ask how the mission went. Oh, this pretty. I guess that is an interesting way to look at it. You need to spread the money around to make it work for you. Just like manure. Also, real quick side note here. There'll be a normal quest that shows up here. I did it myself already, but the whole thing is a big Back to the Future reference. It was kind of fun. It was a fun little quest, and the only dude who's still here is him. Is the Professor B quest. I'm not gonna spoil it. You can go play the mission for yourself.
That's right.
Alright, anyway. Anything else? HB. Have I done his other one? Well, if it's listed, it must be available. Oh yeah, let me do this one, and then we'll go to the men on ship. I haven't showed this off yet. There's a quest on here too. Yeah. Do HB. That's like all the way at the end of this. Exactly is this? Come on, Matt. Is it at the edge of there, or is it on the ship? I'm a little confused here. Can I even get over there? Alright, I got over here. What is that? What is this? Is that a lobster? I am the blood lobster. Alright. Throw it. Chuck it. So do we have a terrorist in New LA now? Is that a blood launcher? Level 60. How about we not do this right now? Oh yeah, I just walked into a side quest, but I wasn't sure if I meant to start yet. Yeah, HP is all the way out here. Early morning. The lobster thing will have to wait for another time.
Oh, lovely.
Equal to success. I go with spirit. Stuff just happens. I have finished a great number of missions, that is true. Yes, I will be honest. I just want to see what's around here. What's around the edge of the building, you know? Yeah. Let's go visit the men on ship. We're on a spaceship. Where's L? Oh, he's over here. So this, okay, this was closed up before. It's opened up now.
Oh!
Okay, play. I will start with... Yeah, all these kind of end with the same sound, though. I'll go with whale. Okay, so they're probably going with the Japanese way things sound. So at least I think that's what they're trying to do, because whale doesn't end in an I sound. They're probably going with the E. We're going with the E sound. Life-fold. Theorize. Oh yeah, the language thing that was mentioned before. But I kind of wonder... See, I figured it was just something to do with the MIMS. But if L's having the same problem, then it's not an issue that's restricted just to the MIMS. It's something else that's going on.
Hey.
So this whole side of the ship opened up for me now.
Hey.
Anyway, this is what the inside of the Menon ship looks like. Very interesting. And here's a quest. I'll probably take care of that on my own. Alright, I think that's probably all I can reasonably do tonight. Yeah, I don't know when the heck I actually get the cat and the dog. I thought I had the cat already. But apparently, according to the game, I still don't have the cat, so... Alright, so I guess next time I will continue with the main story quest, do Chapter 6. And, yeah. I guess that's probably gonna have to be it. Alright, I'm gonna stop here. Interesting stuff. You know, we had a couple of missions that had kind of a... The Hope mission turned out very interesting. It had a very dark turn to it. I think it's one of the darker turns we've had in the storyline so far. Or a heavy subject, I guess you want to think of it that way. So, and the quote-unquote sneaking mission, kind of a pain in the ass to do, but I got through it. So, but anyway, that's it for tonight. Hope you enjoyed, and I will continue this next time. Have a good night, and bye-bye.